John Baez from the Behemoth, and today I'm here to share our story. We are 17 years old, and I just wanted to bring our story to the broader PAX audience.
PAX attendees, please welcome to Storytime, co-founder of the Behemoth, John Baez.
Good morning, and thank you for coming to my panel. We've been an exhibitor here at PAX for many years. Our first PAX was PAX Prime in 2006, and we've gone to pretty much every PAX East and PAX West since then. So all of the consequences that have come together to create the Behemoth are ones that we just could not ignore. The crowd here at PAX is really one that we resonate with because we're gamers ourselves. This is PAX East 2020. We hope you really enjoy the show. Get out there, see some talks, and see all the booths that you can.
From Vox.com and Polygon. I'm going to bring up Derek Bachman and Gendy Tartakovsky.
My name is Gendy Tartakovsky. I'm the creator of Samurai Jack, and I'm here to introduce the Samurai Jack video game. You know, I haven't done a lot of video game conventions. It's mostly Comic-Con type thing, but it was real positive. Just, you know, the fans of Samurai Jack have always been so good and strong and very respectful, and you could tell the show really resonates with them. And so there's this love that you feel.
My name is Phil Lamar, and I provide the voice of Samurai Jack.
One of my favorite memories, it was at the Emmys, actually. And so from Dexter through Powerpuff, like I think I was nominated 13 times and never won. You kind of start to realize, yeah, like Simpsons are pretty much gonna win every year. And so we were sitting in the audience, and usually there's like maybe 3 of us, and then the Simpsons have like 20 writers, right? And they announced Samurai Jack, we won. And we were like, what? And then all the Simpsons people go, what? And it was great. And then, you know, Matt Groening came up to me after and he congratulated me. He was super nice about everything. But it was just one of those things that you couldn't write it any better. And it was such a nice, profound memory.
I got into speedrunning when a friend showed me an Ocarina of Time run of Legend of Zelda and Super Mario 64, kind of the classics of speedrunning. And before I knew it, I was watching it every day and then suddenly trying it out myself, and it's kind of been that way ever since. My name's Jeff Hobson. I am here with Games Done Quick at PAX East. Games Done Quick is an organization that runs charity marathons for speedrunning. So at PAX we get to really share with a larger audience, get people more interested in speedrunning, as well as let them know about these marathons that we do, and hopefully bring in just even more donations for charity.
Of course, super missiles do extra damage, and there it is! New record!
Speedrunning in front of a crowd versus like online is way different. But at the same time, the game is the one thing that's not different. So as soon as you kind of settle into it, you just start rocking it, and you know exactly what you're doing. You kind of get into that groove. And there is a lot more energy and excitement when something goes really well or when you recover from something that goes poorly. So it's a different dynamic, and I love it.
A lot faster, so if you're going to spend most of your time running instead of rolling, it probably makes sense.
I'm Dave Young-Gooden. I'm the creative director of Studio Zavir, and I'm showing off Free Dreams Elsewhere. It's a surreal adventure RPG, and you're playing Astalia, and you're in a coma. And you gotta find out like how you got in coma, find a way to wake up, like confront your own inner nightmares. Just have this horrible trippy experience the entire way.
My name is Shruti Ghosh, and we're here to present our game Raji and Ancient Epic. Raji is an action-adventure game. It's set in ancient India. You play as a girl called Raji. She's on a journey to rescue her younger brother in a demonic invasion, and she also gets blessed by different gods. We've never actually played a game which represents the stories that we've grown up with, so we really wanted to make a game on Indian mythology.
You come to an event like PAX, and it's like a huge morale boost. There's so many people. Like, I got here at like 9:30. I'm like, oh yeah, it's not gonna be too packed. And like there's just a rush to people immediately. I've never had a line for my game, so that's new. So like, yeah, it's a good time.
It covers so many different aspects of gaming and it brings so many people together from different parts of the world. That's the best part. And also I love the indie area. It showcases the hard work of small teams that have gone through a lot and it's really nice to see.
Very tired.
I've been playing Zelda since Ocarina of Time. I think music is a very important aspect of the Zelda franchise as a whole.
I was gonna do that.
I just wanted to learn a little bit more about it, and just kind of as I did, I got to be able to do stuff like this for the panel and talk to some amazing people. I'm Andrew Fick, and I am part of Zelda Universe to present the history of music in the Zelda franchise.
Welcome to Zelda Universe presents history of music in Zelda. I am Laughboy LP.
Ultimately, since we are a Zelda fan site, the franchise as a whole is really important to us.
Any soundtrack for the NES is 2 pulse channels. That's usually what you're going to hear kind of the chippy note on. So you get 2 of those. You can do like a cool harmony if you want to.
It's not just the soundtrack. You have musical instruments, you have a baton. There are different things that you can do with the instruments, and it becomes such an important aspect, and you could tell that it was important to the people that made the games too.
Mr. Wright, I think it is? That is correct.
Being able to come here as part of Zelda Universe was really awesome because I got to kind of meet everybody that worked on the site. I got to be able to talk to other people as well, and it's just been a lot of fun. I've been able to come back every year, and I'm kind of just like really lucky that PAX has been able to welcome me every single year.
So thank you guys so much for coming down and
So I am DMing tonight. My last game was Wizard Unknown's Battle Royale. That was a big one, and I wasn't sure I could top that one, and I don't think I did, but I had to sort of come to terms with the fact that I had to still try. So I'm excited. Once it's over, I'll be okay, but right now I'm just a nervous wreck.
I can't see anything.
I know, I was just realizing your peripheral vision is fairly limited.
I was like, oh no, who's coming?
Hello! We are going to play something very much like Dungeons & Dragons.
The idea for this one was a parody of the, I want Jerry to come back here though, The Mandalorian. And instead of a Baby Yoda, it's Baby Jim. So I did a bunch of art, and the idea is to have it sort of feel like, almost like an RPG. So as people are talking, their 2D portraits are going to be sliding up on the screen like they would in a game.
Dire ostriches. Whoa! Shit, their beaks full of razor-sharp fangs. Hold on, the teeth in the beaks?
Hopefully that'll work. I've got some technology that I'm going to be pushing buttons to have different art like pop in at different times.
They're going to do this so you can kind of see it while they play. And then we'll give you each a chance to put it on and do it real quick.
Cycle Bell.
Everybody dance. Yeah, like enough to make the game thing that you danced.
Welcome to the final round of the Omegathon.
Do any of you recall a round so malevolent, so malign, maybe the most expensive round of the final round of the Omegathon we have ever done?
Are you talking about a round that failed so miserably we had to send both teams to Australia?
That's correct. We're going back to Space Team in VR. Yes. Yes.
Yep.
Sector 1 starting. so much for coming out. I can't wait to see you again next year. See ya.
Bye, everybody.